Robbie TV. We back live with it, baby. You know what I mean? Back live with it. Late night tip, late night. I was been supposed to go live with y'all, but I just got finished watching this nice documentary about the Apollo Theater. I know the Apollo, man. Excuse me, y'all. The Apollo, man. I know y'all know about the Apollo Theater. You know what I mean? That was legendary back in the day. Still, like, it's legendary to the black community and to New York, but definitely, you know what I mean? So that was a good documentary. You just watched it. Make sure y'all check that out on HBO. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we got a couple topics to talk about. We got just seen the thing with young Lucci and Young Thug did a song together. We gonna, you know what I mean? Check that out, see what that's about. I thought they was beefing, you know what I mean? I seen the thing where I figured it was troll where Thug said, you know, F Young Thug, and Thug said F Lucci, and I mean his album gonna be phony and all that. I knew that was probably trolling, but I figured, you know what I mean? These guys, you feel me? They definitely Hey, my bad, y'all. I'm on this bitch yawning and shit. That's crazy because I just want to eat that top. But yeah, yo, Lucci and Young Thug, man, I don't know what they got going on. They was beefing, now they cool. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't got no problem with nobody squashing the beef. I ain't know they was gonna do a song together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. And I ain't even really like, I mean, y'all niggas was beefing, man. Yeah, I mean, y'all, like, it's cool. We can be cool, but, making no song with my enemy, bruh. So I don't know about that, especially with the allegations that Thug got going on right now. Lucci wasn't even supposed to be on that tip. Like, nah, man, you cool, we can squash it, but cause Young Thug, he looking bad right now. You know what I mean? Like, he all over the internet, he talking, he looking bad right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they got going on with Thug. You know what I mean? So we can look it up real quick though. Young Thug and Lucci. Oh yeah, they got a song together. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Look, they say Young Thug and Lucci got a song together. I ain't really, you know what I mean? I ain't no big Young Thug fan. Thanks. Autumn, you said you like. Thanks, Autumn. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You heard that new Lucci and Thug song? It's Lucci right here.
Well, first off, you know, we've been through a lot. You feel me? Yeah, you know, everybody lost people, we lost people. But shit, most important shit, we lost our time. You feel me? We had to be away from our family. So, you know, coming home and like, damn, what the hell can a nigga do to grow? It's like, we gonna keep doing this shit and then end up back in jail, one of our homies dead or one of that dead, or we gonna fit this shit and make this shit look good for the A. You feel me? So we just like fuck it. Shit, let's do one. Some people gonna be mad, some people gonna be happy. But who cares? We gotta goddamn deal with that.
Right. Now I do agree with it. As you say, a sub. Thanks for the sub, Autumn. I appreciate that. Check out some of my other content too. I just dropped that Anguilla vlog. But yeah, man, I ain't got no problem with them, you know, doing a song together. I mean, I wouldn't have did it. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't really making no song. We can squash the beef. We can, you know what I mean? Ain't gotta be no, they say, yo, we both home now. We both have spent time away from our family. You feel what I'm saying? We both, you know, missed out money, spent money on lawyer fees and all types of shit. So I get what Lucci's saying, you know, and I mean, it could have, you know, it could have got a business deal for real. You feel me? I mean, it could have been a good business, you know what I mean, move, but from what I'm seeing, like, a lot of people said they, you know what I mean? I ain't heard the song yet. The song might be alright, I don't know. I just be on the tip where it's like, I ain't with that, man. You know what I mean? Y'all was trying to kill each other at one point. It wasn't on no tip where like y'all was just, you feel what I'm saying? What you say, do you give people mod? I don't know. I never did the mods before. Like I'm new to this YouTube thing for real. I don't really do the mods. I don't really know how I do it for real. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. I'm on my way to 300. So I'm trying to get to 500 within this couple. You feel what I'm saying? Alrighty, bro. I appreciate that, champ. I appreciate y'all, man. How y'all feel about the Lucci and Young Thug situation? I ain't really. I'm not no big fan of Young Thug at all. I ain't no Young Thug fan, bro. Once Young Thug put on a dress and he started doing all that, I ain't. Young Thug was cool when he first came out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when he first came out, Thug was cool. He had a little flow. Him and Rich Homie was dropping bombs together. You know what I mean? Like they was cool. Oh, what's up, champ? What's up, champ? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We talking about Lucci and Young Thug right now. You know what I mean? But I ain't no big fan of a Young Thug. You know what I mean? Cause I don't like how he put the dress on and all that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't no fan of no man putting on no dress, bro. I don't give a fuck if you try to make it look cool. You said it's cool. Ain't no man supposed to put on no dress in my eyes. I mean, you can feel however you want to feel. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't on no tip where it's like so. But he said they squashed the beef though, so that's good. I'm glad they did squash the beef because I mean niggas getting too much money to be beefing. You feel what I'm saying? It's too much money out here to be beefing. But he said
the city. How the hell did I divide the city? I brought the city together. I was at odds with Lucci. Ask Lucci this. The pick side. No. Yeah, for sure. I'm saying pick side, so that's divide though. No. Because if a nigga don't fuck with you, niggas ain't fuck with you. No. That's not divide, bro, because you gotta know the
Hey yo, can y'all see it, yo?
You gotta know what's happening.
Hey yo, can y'all see? Is it clear? I don't want it to not be clear, bro. Is it clear? Can y'all see? You feel what I'm saying? I don't want it to don't be clear, man. Let me know if it's clear or not so y'all can see. I don't want to be watching it ain't clear. You feel what I'm saying? You say rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Oh, you like the Charlie Kirk, Autumn? You was a fan of Charlie Kirk? We gonna get to him. We got to get to him. Candace, Owens, and all them. Candace Owens say, what's his name? I mean, she thinks something fishy going on. I mean, we gonna watch and see. But yeah, man, can y'all see? Let me know if y'all can see, yo, if it's clear or not. I don't want it to not be clear, bro. Let me know. But yeah, this what Young Thug said. This what Young Thug.
I brought the city together. I was at odds with Lucci. Ask Lucci this. The pick side. No. Yeah, for sure. I'm saying pick side, so that's divide though. No. Because if a nigga don't fuck with you, niggas ain't fuck with you. No. That's not divide, bro, because you gotta know you gotta know the background. You gotta know what's happening behind the media. You gotta have when me and Lucci was at odds and in the hype in the hype of the beef. Ask Lucci what I did on him. At the hype of it. Bro, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me or you. Let's make a song. I don't want no smoke with you, bro. I tweeted it. Go on Twitter. It's on my Twitter stick. But they back then. It's troll. No, it's not. No, it could be considered as troll. Man, if a nigga get on the internet and say, you're a sissy, you're a punk, nigga, I fucked your hoe. Ooh. If a nigga get on the internet and say all that, and I get on the internet and go up on his if I reply to him on the internet and say, my nigga, I don't want no beef with you, no none of that. Let's do a song, bro. That's not trolling. I'm saying, I ain't saying it was trolling. I'm saying it can be considered. It can be considered. Yeah, but ask Lucci yourself, and I bet you he gonna say it wasn't trolling. Oh, you saying because he knew he can't take. I'm talking about the people. For sure. I ain't just saying people. We talking about us, real life. I'm saying he know, like you already had no reach out to him before you put that up. And you said to him and in public. I said in public. At the hyper, I'm not known for that. Those are known for standing his ground. A nigga say something about that, nigga, fuck you, what? I'm on that, you know I'm on that. What? I'm not known for that. Nigga, I stopped from doing that and said, bro, Let's do a song. I did him on Instagram too. We did him on Instagram. I'm like, lame man, nigga, let's do a song. I don't want no beef with you, bro. It's gonna doing the song. It's gonna be bigger than beef. I'm telling you.
You said lame ass nigga. Did he say that?
Too. We did him on Instagram. I'm like, lame man, nigga, let's do a song. I don't want no beef with you, bro. It's gonna doing the song. It's gonna be bigger than beef. I'm telling you. I could bring you up to my level. I'm telling you. I DM him this. But you know, we in the hype of the beef. I know that, but I don't care to express it neither, because I'm a real man and I don't do shit for certain reasons. I do it because of what I feel. Like, this me. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to the point where I'm doing the interview with you. Now I'm not telling the world, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm making the point when you said, how can Rollo do that? I'm showing you how provided the city how.
So basically, he's saying he hit Lucci up and told him, like, yo, we can do a song. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, niggas say, yo, y'all was out this bitch really beefing like how y'all was beefing. Niggas went to jail, niggas got shot and all type of shit allegedly. Yeah, man, I ain't on that tip neither, because it made it feel like he was trying to son a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what whatchamacallit was saying too. Rollo was saying Thug was on some, you know what I mean, like Pablo Escobar type shit, thinking you feel what I'm saying? Thinking he can like tell niggas what to do, rob, and do all this, and you know what I mean? Like, he was really on some he run the town type shit. And I can believe that, you know what I mean? Just how Young Thug was talking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't really no big Young Thug fan. Once that nigga put on his dress, he spoke on it right here.
I don't got no problem with G. You know what I'm saying?
Let's him speak.
I don't got no problem with the community, man. LGBTQ and all the, yeah. I ain't got no problem with all the, with the alphabets at all. But I'm a straight woman. I don't know, man, listen. Ain't nothing going on with no man.
Do you feel you allowed the world to change things that were authentically you in order to be more understood?
Yeah, overly.
Really?
Hell yeah. It's like I just pass it down to like Uzi, Bird, Cardi, Playboy Cardi. I just pass it together in my head. You know, I don't got no problem with Jay.
You supposed to be wearing that shit anyway, nigga. You supposed to be wearing no motherfucking. Yeah, babe. I ain't wearing no motherfucking dresses, man.
Gonna wreck, yeah, wreck, trouble wreck, booty wreck. Fuck that nigga Obama, he still mad by baby mama. Flying like Charlotte, make sure you put down and follow. DK, okay, shit, he gay. Hey, gonna wreck, yeah, wreck, trouble wreck, booty wreck. Fuck that nigga Obama, he still mad by baby mama. Flying like Charlotte, make sure you put down and follow.
Yo, still don't be talking shit. Yeah, babe.
Lucci right now. I ain't no temperature with him. Man, bro, I pray that nigga get everything he deserves. Everything. I told that nigga, even in the midst of our beef, I told that nigga, bro, I said some bullshit in him too, but I was speaking really from the heart, real. Bro, I respect everything you do for your mama and your kids. I respect all that shit. If not, I would have been did something to your ass. That's what I tweeted. I said, if I ain't respect what you did for your mama and your kid and how you look out for your family, I would have been did something to your ass. I'm just a real nigga. I respect how a nigga treat their family. Like, but I respect it. He was an active dad in his family, in his children's life. Still right now, since he been out. I still be watching him now since he got out. He's still an active father. I respect that. Man, I don't want no harm. I don't want to do that to you, bro. You're a real man to me. Why the fuck would I want to kill a nigga that I think is like me? You're a real man to me, bro. But leave me alone too, though. Like, stop. Don't fuck with me neither. Cause if it have to go a certain way, then we gotta go a certain way. So, but that was my way of trying to just tell the niggas like, hey, bro, I ain't on that. I ain't on that, bro. I'm living life. I'm doing shit, bro. I'm doing shit in this world for real, bro. Bro. And the nigga, he tweeted me 1,000,000 times. Fuck nigga, you ain't that like Tupac. Nigga, you a rat. I mean, you a goddamn punk. You gay. You wore a dress. You did this. You did that. Ooh. He tweeted me probably 20 times in a row. Every day, just judging. Agony, every day. I tweeted him one time. After he tweeted me 20 times, I said, nigga, if I ain't respect what you did for your mom and your children and how you looked out for your family, I would have been did something to your ass. If you read that tweet from me, what you'll say? What you'll tell Lucci? Man, leave that nigga alone, bro. right?
Yeah, I say you troll.
Hell no, that ain't
I'm
trolling.
just saying, but I say he trolling, but he don't want to do nothing to you. I say that.
Right.
He trolling, he don't want to do nothing to Lucci right now.
Ain't no temperature
I
with
mean, I get what he said, dog. Cause Lucci do take kids back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm glad to see that them niggas can squash the beef, and now, you know what I mean. Shit ain't got shit is over with now. Niggas done went to prison. Niggas done did they thing. Niggas done got shot allegedly. Niggas done did, you know what I mean. So everybody and motherfuckers' families then got, you know what I mean, devastated and all types of shit. So yeah, man, y'all trying to get some money now. You know what I mean? Y'all both home, both on fire for real, even though Thug kind of tarnished his name a little bit. He came home, you know what I mean? He definitely, Thug kind of tarnished his name. I wasn't riding with him no. I mean, I wasn't riding with him before he went to jail, but Lucci definitely on fire right now. I ain't bumped new Lucci mixtape yet, but I'm definitely put that in the speakers tomorrow. First place I go. Lucci getting put up in the speakers. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, though, man. Shout out to Lucci, man, and Young Thug. I give it to him for trying to squashing the beef. You feel what I'm saying? So, I guess this is they was beefing right here.
What y'all want me to tell y'all?
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't speak on that. You feel me?
Is it about a girl, yeah?
I don't know. He probably be, his girl. You know how she was about me. So,
That's what I saw you. I saw that you said you slept with his girl. Is that what it's about?
I was in the bed with her a couple times.
Wait, she said that's a lie though. She said that's a lie.
Man, hey, we ain't gonna talk on that though. 650 Lou out.
Give it.
I'm saying what y'all want me to tell
So
y'all.
I figured all this shit was probably over abroad anyway. I figured that. That's how most shit be, bro. Niggas be, you know what I mean, egotistical. You feel what I'm saying? And it be abroad involved. That's always how the shit go most of the time, bro. It's always like that. You know what I mean? Most of the times, like you can bet at least 40 to 50, half the time it's a female involved, man. Or even if she ain't directly involved, she in niggas ear. You know what I mean? She in your ear. You feel me? So yeah, man, you definitely gotta watch out for shit like that, yo. Definitely. You feel me? Like, so yeah, I just want to get on here and touch on that, see what they wanted to say, man. Young Thug, they was leaking all your jail cards and all that. Young Thug, man, he was going through it the last couple, like last month. Yeah, they be leaking all your cards, man. They leaked your shit in the interrogation room, which he was down bad for that one. Yo, he was down bad. I ain't gonna lie, Lucci and Thug in the motherfucking interrogation rooms, boy. Boy, he said a lot in them quiet rooms. Young Thug, he shouldn't be getting on no interviews saying nothing right now. He talked too much. He said enough in the interrogation room. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Thug. Like, bro, he was dead raw for that. Like, a lot of niggas would, if he was in the hood around Baltimore, niggas would have been calling yo a rat. I ain't gonna lie to you. And niggas wouldn't have been fucking with him. I know I wouldn't have. Not with no shit like that. For real, man. So, yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. I think I showed y'all that video too. Young Thug, this nigga, showed why he was in the dress. We go on YouTube, see if I can find something. Yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know what I mean? What you say? Is you Wiz Khalifa? Nah, man, I ain't Wiz Khalifa. Shit, Shake Back Kid, baby. Robbie TV, yeah, baby. A lot of people do get me. I be going out the country and shit. A lot of people I get Wiz Khalifa. I get Snoop Dogg, yeah, baby. And yeah, it's mostly the two I get. They give me Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I wanted to see what the fuck the beef was all about. I don't want to get copyrighted though. Yeah, man, I don't know if like yo, like what's the copyright thing? Like I don't really do it. Like you use other people's shit. I'll give niggas shout outs and all that thing. Do I got put it in the description or something? YTV. Alright, make sure y'all like, subscribe. We gonna go to this. Fuck it. Let's see what he's talking about. It's only a minute.
Interview with Fly Guy DC.
Shout out to
YFN,
YTV.
Lucci, and Young Thug officially squashing it.
He don't really sound like he really, you know what I mean? I know my man urban politicians do his thing. Response here, trash and Let's see if we can find something. This was the Hip Hop Daily. Let's see what's up.
Atlanta has been running the rap game for the last 10 years. But behind the music is a culture of crime, gangs, and violence. Two of ATL's hottest rappers
Hold on,
let
me give him a shout out. Shout out to Hip Hop Daily. Hopefully, it's Hip Hop Daily right here. This their channel. Make sure y'all check them out. It's Fair Use Act, Fair Use. Yeah, baby. Let me see. They say something about the copyrights in the description. I think they probably did. Yeah, it's fair use.
Over the past few years, that's led to threats on social media and violence. Let's dive into the war between Young Thug and YFN Lucci. Young Thug is one of the most influential artists in the game. When he first came into the industry, people were shocked by his wild behavior, fashion sense, and unusual delivery. But over time, Thug gained the respect for being a true pioneer who paved the way for a new generation of rappers. Thug grew up in the Jonesboro South Projects in Atlanta's Zone 3 neighborhood. He was the second youngest of 11 kids. Most of his siblings were in the streets, so he jumped off the porch at an early age, around 8 or 9 years old. He started selling drugs and getting into fights in school, and was even expelled in 6th grade for breaking a teacher's arm. For that, he spent the next 4 years in juvie. In an interview with Rolling Stone, he said he didn't have anything to do in juvie except gamble, fight, and Thug is affiliated with the Bloods from Cleveland Avenue, one of the main roads that runs through Zone 3 by the projects where he grew up. They used to call themselves the ROC Crew, or Raised on Cleveland. Thug was always a trendsetter and also looked at as a leader in his hood. So he started his own crew and brand called YSL, which eventually became his record label. YSL has been labeled a gang by the police, but Thug and others denied this and say it's a family and music collective, which stands for Young Stoner Life. According to Thug, YSL wasn't created to commit crime and violence, but to create legal opportunities for his friends and family. And if you look at Thug's accomplishments and what he's achieved in the music industry, it seems like it's been a success. Some of the first artists Thug signed were his Day Ones, Gunna, and Lil Duke, with other names later coming on board, like brothers Lil Keed and Lil Got It, Yak Gotti, Strick, T-Shine, Unfook, and a lot more. In a short amount of time, Thug built his own empire and made a promise to make all of his friends rich. One of Thug's early contributions to the rap game was using the word slime to refer to a friend or homie, or just a slimy activity. But it was first used by New York rappers like Nori, who used the term in a tweet back in 2009. Then it was popularized by Young Thug, who dropped a series of tapes in the late 2010s called Slime Season. Since then, the term has been used by everyone from Playboi Carti to Drake, showing how influential Thug is. Young Thug made his debut in 2010, appearing on the song She Can Go by True Royal. Then he dropped his own solo mixtape called I Come From Nothing Parts 1 through 3. This caught Gucci Mane's attention, who signed the rapper to his 1017 label in 2013. Thug then dropped the project 1017 Thug that same year, which got high praise from fans and critics and earned attention from magazines and media, who included the project on several year-end lists. So it seemed like things were really heating up for Thug. After Gucci got locked up in 2013, Thug started making more moves in the industry. He linked up with Birdman and Rich Homie Quan to form Rich Gang in 2014, leading to rumors that he might sign with Cash Money. Then, in 2014, he dropped the track Stoner, which became his breakout hit.
Yeah, see, Stoner.
He even shouts out his old crew, dropping the bar, "Hear my song, wait from YCC, ROB, SMN. Now we YSL Venom." YCC stands for Young Thugs in Charge, and ROB stands for Raised on Cleveland, what the Bloods call Cleveland Ave, where Thug grew up, and SMM stands for Sex, Money, Murder, which is an East Coast gang. So basically, he's talking about how he ranked up through other Atlanta gangs to make his own collective. But while Thug was blowing up in the industry, another rapper from Zone 3 was also gaining the buzz. YFN Lucci is a rapper who grew up in the Summer Hill hood of Zone 3, not far from the Jonesboro Projects where Thug grew up. Lucci went to Southside High School and played football. But after practice, he said he and his friends used to be in the streets trying to make money. Lucci's from a blood set called ABG, or Atlanta Blood Gang, which is a branch off of the Inglewood family bloods from Los Angeles. He, his brother, and their close homies would form their own clique called YFN, which stands for Young Fly. Just like YSL, Lucci denies that YFN is a gang and says that it's just a music group and record label. But police look at it differently and say it's an influential set of the Bloods that Lucci controls. Lucci's brother, YFNK, was the one who encouraged him to start rapping, along with his best friend's older brother, Big Nut. Big Nut was a respected dude in Atlanta who also had ties to Young Thug and the RLC crew. He heard Lucci's music and believed in his talent, so he started plugging him in with people in the industry who could help his career, including his current manager, Fly. Fly also managed Rich Homie Quan, who was featured on the track Exactly How It Was from Lucci's first mixtape, Wish Me Well. At that time, Rich Homie Quan and Thug were still close because of Rich Gang, but it was...
Yeah, Rich Homie Quan. He the one I knew from out Atlanta that had the streets on lock. Before you had Thug or Lucci, you had Rich Homie. Like for the young, I mean, cause you used to have Gucci and Jeezy, T.I., all the, you know what I mean, the old, they the older crew, you know what I mean, like yeah, for the younger crew, yeah, it was Lucci, you know what I mean, like you say, then Thug, then well, Rich Homie, like I say, Rich Homie, and Lucci. Well, Rich Homie was my guy, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie, man. Rich Homie was, you know what I mean? He was one of them ones. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Definitely rest in peace to Rich Homie, because, like, I will say Rich Homie really paved the way, really, for them two with that auto tone and, you know what I mean, harmonizing on the beat, but still, you know what I mean, getting, like, yeah, like Rich Homie really paved the way for that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So motherfuckers don't give Rich Homie his props enough. You feel what I'm saying? And it's fucked up how Thug and Rich Homie fell out, and Thug just went to the top like that. And it's great. Rich Homie just kind of, you know what I mean? Rich Homie was at the top. He went to the top, but it's like Thug just. But I don't know. I ain't never see Rich Homie Quan put on no dress. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Rich Homie Quan was already certain about the shit he was with her to do. So I think that's why they put Rich Homie on the back burner and then put Thug. He took off to the top. You feel what I'm saying? Because Thug was like, he probably was willing to do some shit, go a little extra further. Allegedly, I don't know. But with that him wearing that dress was a sign for me, like, yo, I ain't listen to this nigga no more. And then he, Thug was cool, but once he started getting into that too much harmonizing and singing, and he sounded weird and shit, like, you know what I mean? And I will give the Thug, only thing Thug I got, I say that is a full banger I can bump. His whole is that shit with him and Future, that Super Slimy. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch right there is a banger. When that drop, I still bump that to this day. You know what I mean? That shit like that at 10 years old. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I wasn't fucking with Thug after he wore start wearing the dresses and all that. I wasn't really, you know what I mean? Rich Homie was my guy. Rich Homie was that guy. You know what I mean? Rich Homie had the streets on lock. You feel me? Like, especially as far as Atlanta. Like, for real. And he put Thug and he put Lucci on, for real. Like, he definitely threw both of them the alley-oop. I don't say he put them on, but he definitely threw them the alley-oop, because Rich Homie was the hottest thing smoking in Atlanta at that time.
And any beef between YSL and YNF. But as Thug was reaching the top of the rap game and YFN Lucci was building a buzz for himself, a crucial event will cause a big split in the city of Atlanta. In January 2015, Big Nut was killed in a drive-by at a barbershop on McDaniel Street in the Castleberry Hill neighborhood of Southwest Atlanta. Nut was standing outside the barbershop when a car drove by and someone fired an automatic weapon. Another dude in his 20s and a 14-year-old boy also got shot in the leg but survived. Even though police ain't have a clear motive, they said the shooting was gang-related. Big Nut was a major figure in Atlanta, and his death was a loss to the city. Besides being close to YFN Lucci, he was loved and respected throughout Atlanta's hip-hop scene. It's not clear who killed Big Nut, since his murder was never solved, but there's rumors that the YSL crew had something to do with it. Even though no one was ever caught, Atlanta police said Big Nut's death sparked as many as 37 other crimes, including 4 murders. So not only were the streets of Atlanta hot because of his death, it also led to a major split in the local rap scene. Lucci often talks about how much Big Nut helped his career and was a genuine friend to him. Rappers from Atlanta were forced to pick sides between YSL and YFN, with many past collaborators turning away from Thug, like Rich Homie Quan and Bloody J. But the beef wasn't held to just the industry, and things played out in the streets too. In an interview with Karen Civil, Lucci said that his childhood home got shot up multiple times, including once where his mother and her friend got caught in the crossfire. He don't reveal who shot up his house, but based on the timeline, many think it was the work of YSL. This just tightened the tension between both sides, and not long after, YFN Lucci and Thug got into a public war on social media. In February 2016, YFN took shots at Thug by going after those closest to him. First, he went at Thug's fiancée, Jerica Carle, implying that they slept together in the past. He tweeted, "I know you miss laying on that sofa with me, girl. #Rika." Even though he ain't mentioned her by name, fans knew who he was talking about. He followed that up by tweeting, "I got your on a leash," and "Blind took a rich." Came to none but respect him. But he ain't stopped there and continued going, saying he had text messages that prove he and Jerica have been involved. Lucci tweeted, "He gonna cry when he see these messages," following up with, "Go follow my Instagram right now, send me 100K followers, and I'm uploading them. Let's go." Lucci must have gotten the clout he was chasing.
That's from Twitter.
He ended up posting supposed messages, and it looks like it is between two people who are about to hook up, but there's no telling if the other number is really Thug's fiance. It shows Lucci asking the girl where she is, and she responds saying 8 minutes away. They send each other love and kissing emojis back and forth, and Lucci even tells her, "About to jump in the shower, what you doing? And you should have gotten in with me." Lucci continued trolling by adding Jerica and tweeting, "Miss you, babe." Then he turned his attention to Thug, tweeting a bunch of L's, and, "By the way, nobody wants your punk ass cause baby boy inside it." Thug wasn't entertained by the trolling and tweeted back, "Shout out Solo Lucci, Young King." Then followed up with, "You just trying to get on. And if any upcoming rapper want to be put on, let's make music. I don't want to beef." But if that wasn't shady enough, Lucci continued going at Thug a few days later by tweeting a video of his daughter with the caption, "Happy B-Day, baby girl," along with a bunch of hashtags, including "Long Live Nut Forever." Thug is known to be very protective of his daughter and once threatened to slap Lies for calling his daughter in an interview with Sway in the Morning. Thug ain't publicly comment on Lucci's post of his daughter, but it's likely there was consequences behind the scenes. After that, the beef died down for a little, while both was focused on their careers. Thug was rising to the top of the rap game, hinting that he was working on a joint album with Kanye, while also appearing on 2 songs on Drake's More Life project. Thug then dropped his 4th official mixtape, Jeffrey, in 2017, which was a critical and commercial success, and quickly went viral because of his famous cover art of him wearing a dress. YFN Lucci was also making major waves in the industry, dropping the track Every Day We Lit with P&B Rock in late 2016. That song peaked at number 33 on the Billboard chart and was one of Lucci's highest charted singles. He followed this up with the EP Long Live Nut, which was dedicated to Lucci's dead homie, Big Nut. Later that same year, Thug released his 5th project, Beautiful Thugger Girls, on June 16, 2017, Tupac's birthday. A few days after, Thug let the world know he purposely dropped the project on Tupac's birthday because he feels like the new Tupac. Thug tweeted, "I dropped EBBTG on Tupac's birthday because I'm the #new Pop. I feel like I'm the Thug he didn't get to become. So I'm gonna finish what he started." YFN Lucci responded by tweeting, "Pac would have never worn a dress."
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Emoji. Thug then went on a Twitter rant aimed at Lucci, ending it by saying, "Doing too much will become a deep sleep." So this beef wasn't just online. It had the potential to get very real. In 2018, Thug's right-hand man, YSL Duke, was involved in a shooting where he almost lost his life outside the Magic City strip club. Surveillance footage from outside the club shows Duke leaving and being followed by 2 men. He turns around and sees the dudes coming for him, so he starts running as one of them pulls out a pistol and starts firing. Duke runs around the car while the man is shooting, but luckily the bullets miss and he gets away. The shooter got arrested and rumors were going around that Duke snitched, but Duke later posted the paperwork confirming that he didn't snitch. It's not clear exactly what caused the shooting, but it's been said it was tied to the beef with YFN. Something must have gone down that fans didn't get to see, because in 2019, Thug got back on social media and threatened to slap YFN Lucci and Houston rapper Sauce Walker during the Instagram Live. It's not clear what caused the diss, but it sparked a heated back and forth that reignited the beef. Lucci responded to Thug by posting a video to his own Instagram, calling Thug a gay slur and telling him he's not slapping nobody. He even called Thug a punching bag, and Sauce Walker responded with his own post, showing Young Thug with a boxing trainer, along with emojis as captions, including one of a woman in a dress. Thug clapped back at Lucci, telling him again that he would slap him the next time he sees him in public, and that "my teeth cost more than your broke-ass life, boy." So the beef was back on, and it wasn't just for social media. A month later, YFN Lucci's car got shot up in Atlanta. Police arrived at the scene and found the victim suffering from 2 gunshot wounds, but it wasn't YFN Lucci. The victim told police that he was driving when shots rang out, spraying the car and hitting him in the shoulder. The Mercedes G-Wagon belonging to Lucci was registered in his mom's name, so police assumed the bullets were meant for Lucci. Not long after that, someone spray painted the word slat on Big Nut's gravesite, taking the beef to new lows. Slat is a blood phrase used by Young Thug and other YSL members. It's not clear if it was vandalized by an actual YSL member or just someone chasing clout, but either way, it added fuel to the fire. Thug would drop his debut album, So Much Fun, in 2019 and throw subtle shots at Lucci on the track, Just How It Is. First, he drops a bar, justifying why he wore a dress on the cover of Jeffrey, rapping, "Had to wear the dress because I had the stick." This was also the line Thug said to Adam 22 on the episode of No Jumper, claiming he had an AK under the dress. Even though this bar ain't directly about Lucci, he's one of the haters who clowned Thug for his fashion choice. Then Thug rapped the bar, "Last try me, almost got popped in Lennox." This bar is talking about the situation between Young Thug and YFN Lucci at Lennox Mall in Atlanta. It's not clear exactly what happened, but Lucci responded directly to the bar, posting to his IG story with slides that said, "Cap-ass album," and "Boy almost shitted on himself in Lennox, no cap." Thug responded to Lucci's comments by adding him and saying, "If I ain't like what you do for your mother and kids, I would have been killed you," with a bunch of crying emojis. But that ain't the only time YSL and YFN had a confrontation at Lennox Mall. About a year later, Thug's artist Yak Gotti posted a photo to Instagram of himself standing on the trunk of Lucci's car in the mall's parking lot while throwing up a middle finger. Around the same time, a YSL member named Snakeface posted a video of a YFN chain claiming he jacked Lucci or another YFN member. On Just How It Is, Young Thug raps, "Stole a chain, but I ain't worried, fool," which might be a possible motive for the chain snatching. YFN Lucci ain't even respond to the alleged chain snatching, but he did respond to Yak Gotti standing on his car. He hopped on IG Live and said he saw Yak Gotti at the mall and he just dapped him up. It wasn't until he left that people started telling him that the rapper was standing on his car taking pictures, which he considers a weak move. So it seemed like the beef was getting out of control, and it was only a matter of time before things got violent. But before it reached that point, YFN Lucci would get himself involved with some serious trouble with the law, which threatened both his freedom and his career. In January 2021, YFN Lucci was accused of being the driver in a drive-by that left one man injured and another man dead.
Yeah, so it was January 2021, yeah. So I knew Lucci had got booked before Thug did. Lucci, I think Lucci got booked like, oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think Lucci got booked like a whole year before, for real. So I just had to show y'all that story, man, about, you know, how Young, I ain't really know how they was even started beefing for real, you feel me? But I know one thing, I was like, yo, I ain't really like the fact that, you know what I mean, that these niggas did a song together, you know what I mean? And they was that, all this shit didn't happen, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't, I mean, hey, it is what it is, you feel what I'm saying? But me personally, I ain't doing no song with you, know what I mean? If you want to squash it, we can squash it, but I ain't doing no song with you, not when it was bloodshed, allegedly, you feel what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I mean? But, you know, shout out to them boys, man. At least they can squash it, you know what I mean? Hopefully they can get some money together, because that's what this shit all about out here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I think that was pretty much it on that. We can leave that alone for real. I'm saying, ain't no whoop-de-doo. Here go, what's his name right here? Woody. Woody wasn't feeling it, even though Woody a rat.
Kids gonna think this cool. Yo, kids, ain't no whoop de do. Ain't no whoop de do to this. Ain't no whoop de do to this. This I don't. But they just show y'all. They really want beef anyway. The one always wanted to be cool. Straight up, when sons together, they always wanted to be friends, man. Straight up, that's how I feel. All that playing, boy. You got people, family that's hurting. I don't care. You got family that hurting. Man, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. Straight up. We can't be friends,
Only
bro.
thing I would
It's
agree
over
with
with,
is
you
right.
know what I mean? I mean, on the song talking like y'all out here putting in work. Y'all not putting no work. Y'all ain't doing that with put lighter fluid to a fire. Y'all studio rapping about shit, psyching lines up, got out here crashing out, just come back and be cool. Man, please, man. So But I know one thing, bro. These tend to be like they from the streets, but they out here be doing all that goofy ass shit, right? And let me tell you something, man. Y'all start idolizing these.
Yeah, stop. I don't idolize none of these niggas.
Been out here beefing and going to war all these years. It's okay to squash beef and move on. But let me tell you what we ain't finna do. We ain't finna eat. We ain't finna eat together. Now that y'all did something, my people, we can squash it. Just because, you know what I mean, what's done is done, you can't take back. But we ain't eating together. The moment we start eating together, nah.
Yeah, I'm on that tip too. Yeah, I'm on the same shit. I ain't trying to kick it with you. You know what I mean? Not because I can't trust you. I don't believe I can trust you. Not when they got the shit like that, bro. I know I can't trust you. You know what I mean? And I don't think you trust me. You feel me? So I ain't even on that tip. They say you stay your way, I stay my way. You know what I mean? That's how we can carry it, man. So, yeah, I ain't fucking with it. Yeah, so, yeah, that was that YFN, Lucci and Thug little shit that was, said they had the internet in the uproar. So, I had to put my 2 cents up in it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have did it. You know what I mean? So, Thug, he ain't even looking good right now. You know what I mean? Like, he not. Especially with that motherfucking interrogation video. Thug ain't looking good. Shit, be. So, I guess what he say, whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? But, oh yeah, so now we going to speak on, let's see what's up, Candace Owens with Charlie Kirk. All right, let's see what we got going on now. Because from what I'm hearing, I say Candace Owens, she don't even think, she think that this Tyler guy that supposed to be is the alleged, you know what I mean? She don't think that this is real. Check out.
Okay, I didn't want to leave you guys on a crazy weekend cliffhanger. I needed to get that information out as soon as possible. Obviously, you can probably see that I received some information, a communication, which answered a lot of questions that the public has had about the story, or rather the non-story that we are getting from the feds. The push that Tyler Robinson is this lone shooter, which they're trying to establish as a fact. Some of the burning questions that we had, okay, well, if he turned himself in, how did he also not confess? I now have the answers to that. The main point, the reason why this information came to me, is because there's a narrative being spun right now by the media that Tyler Robinson is or was suicidal. That is not true. And that's a very scary thing when suddenly they're saying he's suicidal and, you know, he's in solitary. And he's not suicidal. So that was the reason why this information urgently came to me. Obviously, I know a lot more, and I'm going to share it with you guys on Monday. I just wanted to vet some of the things that I heard, ask some more questions from people that would know, and just to make sure everything I say is above board. And obviously, this lead led to more leads, and I want to give people a chance to respond. This is crazy. Nothing more that I can say. This is very serious. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that what we are being told has gone on is just not so. And this is really kind of going to begin, I think, to answer a lot of questions and many more questions that need to be asked. So I just want to let you know that what they're telling us about him being suicidal is not true. Okay, I didn't want to leave you guys on a crazy...
So basically what she's saying is, the guy he's not suicidal. They saying that's why they had him in like the little vest or some shit like that. They had him something when we was watching the video last week. Well, no, I think it was the week before that on the live, and because they said he's suicidal. So, you know what I mean? Hey. Yeah, from what I seen, I think they said that he pleaded not guilty. Yeah, be like he take into accountability. He died working with the police. He died talking. Yeah, be so hey, shit, he might know something we don't. Yeah, be like fuck that. I already be the fall guy. Yeah, be so it's Tyler. Like so yeah. So this was 2 days ago. Candace Owens dropped. So yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. You can check this out.
Some of the burning questions that we had, okay?
I think we just watched that.
Which answered a lot of questions that the public has had about the story, or rather the non-story that we are getting from the feds. The push that Tyler Robinson is this lone shooter, which they're trying to establish as a fact. Some of the burning questions that, but I do know that what we are being told has gone on is.
Yeah, so basically she's saying that, you know what I mean, something ain't right. Which I don't believe, I believe, she can't believe nothing that, that them people put out. You can't believe nothing like that. You feel me? Like, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Yeah, babe, and shit. Nowadays, you guys can't believe none of what you see, you know what I mean? Because they got deep fakes and AI and all types of shit out here now. So you gotta believe, you can't even believe it. Gotta believe 1/3 of what you see. Shit, I've seen a couple shit look like real. It's AI. You know what I mean? Chat GBT and all that. It's out here now. So you gotta really be careful. It's a lot of deception. They got deep fakes, all types of shit. Green screen. You know what I mean? So yeah, they can mess around with the numbers. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it for real. It's pretty much on it did, and I ain't really got 5 likes, but it ain't really been steady. So let's we probably call it a night. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can go over something on Instagram I can find. So yeah, we gonna stay on this situation. You know what I mean? Cause we wanna see what's going on. We wanna see what's going on.
Sometimes things don't go as planned. Because before people realize they have anything, or maybe when they're trying to reach out to the feds, they're texting a friend who texts a friend. And the next thing you know, the whole neighborhood in all of Orem has something. And this is what happened. Something made its way around the entire town and into my tips line repeatedly. It is a very clear image of Tyler Robinson, allegedly taken, I'll say allegedly for safety here, but it's looking right according to my timeline, allegedly taken at 6:38 p.m. at a nearby Dairy Queen. Here is that photo that we can show you. Just take a look at this photo. What is wrong with this picture? A lot is wrong with this picture. First and foremost, 6:38 p.m. you just shot someone. You have gone through great pains to hide your face, to change your outfit, but wait, you didn't fully change your outfit, did you? I'm looking at this photo, and you're wearing jeans, and you're wearing the maroon shirt. Now we have a 50-50 combo of the outfits, and now you're showing your eyes, and you're not fearful at all that you might be recognized. Also, wow, you must have quite the stomach. You don't have a record. Next thing you know, you shoot someone, and you're like, I'm just gonna go have a meal. You don't seem to be too shaken or too upset. Something problematic is the location, by the way. We mapped this out. It's about 15 minutes away from the campus at a time when we're told that he's idling by, babysitting the rifle. So you can see, we're showing you, it's about a 17-minute drive away from the campus. So there should be a lot of footage then of this Dodge Challenger driving back and forth, okay? And like I said, the biggest thing that jumps at me is he looks kind of content there. So he's got to be a full-blown psychopath, wearing half of what the feds told us he was wearing in the morning and half of what the feds told us that he was wearing during the shooting. Okay, so why did he text in this exchange at all and say that he changed outfits? When you just said, I changed my t-shirt, if that's the reality, you just changed your t-shirt and that was...
Yeah. Something ain't looking right. You know what I'm saying?
So now we find out today that Tyler Robinson
had never even been to UVU's campus. He wasn't there. The whole idea that he was apparently suicidal and that the dad was turning him in because he confessed is a lie. It's a falsehood. It's a completely made up story, which we already assumed. And now it's been reported from a close source that's undisclosed that this is the truth. Candace Owens is reporting on it. I'm sure her episode will be on it today. How insane is this? Everything is a lie. The Discord messages, completely made up, like we assumed, and it's all coming out. There's inside sources that she has confirmed that are telling this. She's able to confirm this information. This whole thing is made up. It's a lie.
Damn.
Charlie was killed by somebody else. Somebody else killed Charlie and had another motive for it. And I think we all know what that was. Charlie was speaking out against Israel. That's still my belief. And it seems like there's a whole lot of people involved in this to cover the whole thing up. So now we find out today that Tyler...
God damn, so now they saying the shit fake. I don't know what I'm saying. You gotta believe half of what you... None of what you see and none of what you hear, man. Shit crazy out here, man. They said Charlie Kirk shit was fake. That's crazy, man. Everybody lie, which I already knew. Feds wasn't right. I already knew the feds wasn't right. Yeah, man. That's why I don't trust nothing that they say. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, babe. You say go Q for real. Yeah, babe. Like I don't believe that the feds say. So I already figured they was lying. Like, did I say the video? It said that like his shirt, he made like a little command or something, and he had like a bullet went through his shirt or something. Like it was an explosion or something. Like it was a deep fake or something. Man, can't believe nothing out here. What they say. Yeah, man. Like it's a lot of. Yeah, it's a lot of deception going on. You feel me? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Check out my other videos too. You know what I mean? I think that might be pretty much it.
That's when I thought the Candace Owens situation couldn't get any worse. Roll the clip.
Not release the footage, okay? I don't understand it. Every excuse that I've been handed for why they won't release it makes no sense to me. If you are under pressure, if people are starting to look at you funny as an organization, if they're thinking that whether rightfully or wrongfully, if they are suspecting because they see this footage of someone quickly remove the SD cards, that you guys had something to do with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you quite literally have footage that in theory should vindicate yourself, why wouldn't you release it? Think about that. It's just in your own capacity. If somebody is saying you are guilty of anything, they're like, Candace, you are absolutely guilty of breaking into my car. And I'm like, I have a camera right here that shows that I did not break into your car. Would it make sense if I was like, but I'm not gonna release that? I'm not gonna release that, because it's not right. It's not right for me to release it. What? It makes no sense.
Right.
I don't understand why they would not release this. The idea that it's because the feds are saying the feds cannot arrest you. Last I checked, the feds cannot bring charges against you for releasing footage that you own. And since when do we trust the feds? Certainly Charlie didn't. He didn't believe we were getting the truth about the Epstein files and things of that nature.
Yeah, shit. Oh, this good. This white guy right.
Candace Owens got married to British royalty worth $200 million after meeting him for 2 weeks on Zoom. What the fuck is even that about?
We're gonna talk about him too.
Carlson's dad ran the CIA's propaganda empire fighting the Soviet Union. He went and fought with the Contras when he was in college. When I was in college, I was doing a webcam show in my friend's dorm room criticizing Israel. Candace Owens got married.
We're gonna talk about Nick Fuentes. Cause I ain't like how he kept taking out that N-word, man. And come on, bro, you're a whole white guy, man. And I ain't like that. Let's just say, Goku, they are a bunch of yeah, I don't trust nothing that they say. You know what I mean? I don't trust nothing that they say, bro. You feel me? You can't. For real. Like, it's been proven fact that we get lied to a whole lot. They say he racist. Yeah, bro. I don't like Nick Fuentes. Like, yeah, let me even watch the video, bro. Make sure you like the live, Goku. Give me a like, baby. Give me a good like. What's his name? Nick Fuentes. Man, yo was tripping, man. Yo really just sit here and say,
much as I hate to admit it, liberals were right fundamentally about Trump.
Hold on. Oh, here you go.
No, it's not women. No, it's not. I just want to say the conspiratard schizo thing, it's getting a little out of control.
Nah. You seen the thing go Q? He was saying the N-word. Like, bro, yo was really saying it. Like, I couldn't even believe it myself how many times he said it. Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm so... We don't want to be around black people anymore. We don't want to live near them. We don't want to associate with them. When we see them coming, we go the other way. Our featured story is about this brutal stabbing killing on the subway. A young Ukrainian refugee, 23 years old. Her name is Irina Zarutska. So 23 years old, young girl, young, beautiful, white, blonde-haired girl. She's a refugee from the war in Ukraine.
How can you say?
We don't want to be around black people anymore. We don't want to live near them. We don't want to associate with them. When we see them coming, we go the other way. Our featured is enough before people start. This is how I feel. This is how a lot of people feel. We don't want to be around black people anymore. We don't want to live near them. We don't want to associate with them. When we see them coming, we go the other way. How could she have avoided this situation? Literally, do not turn your back to a black man. That's how you could have avoided it. They would be called the racist for that reaction. We were led to believe that any level of prejudice, any level of pattern recognition is the highest evil. Not just, you don't want to be insensitive because you'd hate to. Next safest bet, if you see them, get away. Who would argue that you should risk your life and get stabbed in the neck for no reason, like her or like Austin Metcalf, because you don't want to be insensitive, because you'd hate to be racist?
And now you talking about the Austin Metcalf guy, which we all seen that, the Austin Metcalf. He talking about that in Houston. He don't even know what he talking about. The Austin Metcalf guy, man, them white boys started with him first. I know they did. Them white boys started him. That boy was defending himself, bruh. I mean, them two big white boys came up to him and he was defending himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, that's what I'm saying. He know what he talking about.
Because they fuck it all up. No, it's
like,
we don't want to be around black people.
Yeah, he is a fucking racist, bruh. I don't like yo. And I don't like how he was saying nigga all the time. Somebody should have definitely
chaperones. Why?
Check
because
them when they
fuck
get
it all up. And then they complain about food deserts. Really? Then they complain about redlining. It's not redlining, it's blacklining. We see what goes on. It's just this whole pattern,
crazy.
which is
blacklining.
Accountability.
Yo, crazy.
I'm not going to roll the dice.
I didn't even see this video.
I'd rather be alive and too racist than dead and not racist enough. Who wants to live near these people? We see it. They take the Walmarts out of the neighborhood. First, they take the self-checkout.
Yo, crazy.
Hey, who would argue that you should risk your life and get stabbed in the neck for no reason, like her or like Austin Metcalf, because you don't want to be insensitive, because you'd hate to be racist? I'm not going to roll the dice. What if I'm wrong? I'd rather be alive and too racist than dead and not racist enough. Who wants to live near these people? We see it. They take the Walmarts out of the neighborhood. First, they take the self-checkouts. They take the Walgreens, the McDonald's. They close the stores early. They put in place curfews, requirements for chaperones. Why? Because they fuck it all up. And then they complain about food deserts.
They do the same thing in white people neighborhood.
They complain about redlining. It's not redlining, it's blacklining. We see what goes on. It's just this whole pattern.
They're called it blacklining.
Black people have no accountability for their actions. They blame us. They don't even like us. They blame the government. They blame history. They blame our ancestors. At this point, people want to move as far away as possible, build a fence around them and say, fine, you invented everything. You're all a bunch of doctors and lawyers and black excellence. You're so incredible. Fine. We're going to all live over there. And we're not going to be able to dance, and we'll be lame, right? Like they always say about us. And we're going to drink matcha and have lattes, but we're going to be safe. It's going to be quiet, peaceful, harmonious, clean, and you can go and live over there. And we'll build a giant fucking fence. And whatever you do, God bless. Lots of luck. That's how a lot of people feel right now. And is it wrong? What's wrong with that? It's
Yo,
racist.
crazy.
Well, that's how people feel. That's how people feel based on the conditions that we live in. The conditions that have been created by the actions of the various people involved.
Yo, crazy. Yo said this black lining. Yo said it ain't red lining, it's black lining. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? First off, your people came over there and did this to our people. Our people did that first. Our people was already over here not fucking with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? We was already over here doing what we needed to do. Had our own businesses up, had our own everything up. Your people came over there and fucked it up. And then when we tried to get our own jobs, we tried to even get jobs with the government because they wanted to give us, we wasn't everything they had, they stripped us from it, and then didn't even try to give us nothing from stripping us what we had. So this guy know what the fuck he talking about, bruh. But it's all good. I mean, we gonna stay on him. We gonna stay on his ass. Pause. Yeah, baby. Like, for real, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I don't like how the fuck I ain't even see that video before. But that video made me hot, yo. What did black people do to him? Nothing. He probably ain't had no bad encounters with no black people, bro. He lived probably in an all-white neighborhood. He probably don't even encounter no black people. He just going off of what he see probably on social media and all this type shit, bro. He don't live in the black community. He don't live in the hood. He ain't got to worry about none of this shit going on in his neighborhood. So what the fuck is he even talking about? He talking about Chicago. I think he say he living, because I've been on his ass for a couple days. I seen him a couple times, but I seen his other shit with Candace Owens. So I said we gonna talk about that. But bro, he fucking goofy, man. Like, bro, he made me mad. And I can't find the video where he said nigga all them times. Like,
Peter Thiel, as much as
this guy's a fucking clown, bro. Like, we don't want to be around you people neither, bro. We don't want to be around y'all. And I mean, it's fucked up black, but it's fucked up white people too. It's white people out here that steal. It's like you talking about he don't see the trailer park community. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just all black people, bro. We not even a big population of the percentage in America. Like, we a small percentage. 14, 15%. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is he talking about? He don't even know, like, he goofy. That shit pissed me off a little bit, baby. Yeah, like, baby, bad, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause it just be white people. He just be saying what the fuck. He might drive through the black neighborhood. He might drive through the trenches or some shit like that and see what go on. But bro, he don't live in no trenches. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he goofy, man. That shit made me mad, yo. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. We gonna be on him. We gonna be on him, cause I don't like the bullshit that he been saying. He been saying a lot of bullshit. You feel me? So we gonna stay on him, man. We gonna stay on this shit with Candace Owens and see what she talking about. She said she gonna be back with it Monday. We gonna stay with that, because I knew there was some bullshit going on with that. And then I think that's we gonna see what's up with Dame Dash. I know he's still talking shit. Dame Dash still talking shit, man. We gonna see what's up with him. I think that's pretty much it, man. I don't know. I really be like staying. I keep my little gossip, you know what I mean, that I talk about. I don't know what be going on and too much. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from the fuckery or out the fuckery, especially when it comes to celebrities and shit. But some shit just be viral so much, I gotta talk about it. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Robbie TV. We about to get up out of here, man. So, check out my other videos. I got some other videos y'all need to check out. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, hit the bell. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, man. We pushing the 500. Trying to have 500 subscribers. I'm going to have 500 subscribers at least. You know what I mean? Give me about another good month and a half. Definitely before Thanksgiving. So we have to be on him. Yeah, bro, we gonna stay on him, bro. Make sure you hit the notifications, Goku, so you know when I'm live, bro. You know what I mean? I'll be going live tomorrow. And I go live on weekdays at work, probably around like 12 o'clock. No, like 12:30 on weekdays. I go live like 12:30 p.m. Like noon, 12:30 noon. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you check my lives out, hit the bell so you get a notification. You feel what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe. Check my other videos out. Got some other lives. I got a live where I talked about them too. Check my other live out probably about 3 days ago. But they keep chopping my lives down, man. I don't know why. Like my lives, they be like 45 minutes. Some of them be an hour. Then I go look back, it say 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't know if they copyrighting me. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know. They trying. It's cutting into my watch hours, man. You feel me? But yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, Robbie TV. We're gonna be on live here tomorrow. I'll probably go live. I'm gonna put a notification up. I'll probably be live around by about like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, check my other videos out. Hey, Goku, appreciate you checking in with me, champ. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when I'm live again. Yeah, man, make sure y'all check my other videos out, Robbie TV. Salute.